Attention! The following Hearthstone video was recorded back in November during the closed beta. Patches since then could, and very well have, changed a lot of things. So don't be surprised if you see something in this video that either no longer exists or no longer works the same way. You've been warned. Hey everybody, Zarkazm here. Welcome to another episode of Hearthstone. In the last episode, we kind of went over the basics, did a quick match with the Hunter deck, and actually did pretty good against priests. I was pretty amazed. So this episode, we're going to be looking at deck construction. So I'm going to go to my collection, and we'll take a look. These are my custom decks here on the side. Without selecting a deck, these are all the cards that I've unlocked. Druid, Hunter, etc., various things. See, here's a couple of weapons I was telling you about. This is for Paladin. A couple of weapons that you can equip to your hero, make your hero attack, and the weapons have durability. Let's take a look at the Hunter deck that I was using in the last episode, just to show you what it is. It's mostly the basic Hunter deck with a couple of changes. And let's see, some of the cards you saw tracking, obviously. I've got a gold version of tracking, which doesn't do anything in particular. The picture's just animated, and it just looks cool. And as you level your classes up, you get gold versions of the basic cards to put in your deck. So it's just kind of a neat little thing. Unfortunately, though, it doesn't count as a separate card. So basically, if I took these trackings out, I have two normal trackings and then one gold. But if I put the gold and the normal, you see I'm limited out. I can't put that third tracking in there. So something to consider there. The Timberwolf that you saw, Direwolf Alphas that you saw, Ironbeak Gal. So it's just a big beast deck. Some of the cards you didn't see were something like this that summons another minion when you summon it. So you get 2 minions for 1 card. So some more taunt minions. Multi-shot, an excellent spell, deals 3 damage to 2 random enemy minions. But if there's only 2, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Houndmaster you saw. Tundra Rhino you saw. Coron you saw. Really, you saw mostly all of them. Hunter's Mark is pretty good. Changing minions' health to 1, and that's permanent. That's not just for 1 turn. So that's pretty cool. Arcane Shot, just a straight 2 damage. Young Dragonhawk, this has Wind Fury. Wind Fury, basically, if you're familiar with Magic the Gathering, it's basically double strike. Well, sort of. It basically means he can attack twice. So you can attack, and maybe we can demonstrate it at some point. So yeah, that's the Hunter deck. So what we're going to look at today is just deck construction. And one thing I've been wanting to build is a warrior deck. And the main reason why is because if I go here and go to 7, is because of this legendary that I have. And I've not paid any real money. I've not bought any packs with real money or entered arena with real money. No problem if you do that. It's perfectly fine. Like I said before, it almost feels like a pay to win, but when you think about it, maybe it's not. I mean, because really the only thing you can pay for is packs, and you can pay for the arena ticket, which gets you packs. But I mean, you can do that. You can do that with gold. Now, within the deck manager as well, there's a crafting mode, and you see there's crafting dust. And if you right-click on a minion, it shows you how much dust you would need to craft it. On an existing card, how much dust you will get by disenchanting it. Unfortunately, I only have 5 dust. I've crafted a couple of things. I haven't really got very much dust. The best way you get dust really is if you get gold cards out of a pack, you get legendaries that you're probably not going to use. Disenchant them, get a lot of dust, and then you can make various things. Also, this blank space here, if you start getting cards of ones you already have and you have more than 2 copies, this gray space turns into a disenchant extra cards button, and it's just an easy way to get rid of your extra crap. Basically. Show only gold cards. I like how the gold cards are animated. It's just cool. Oh, that's awesome. Soulbound cards. Include soulbound cards. Oh, I see. I don't know why. You can't... soulbound are the cards that you get as you unlock... They're the basic cards that you get as you unlock... Well, I say that. Are they? No, they're just the cards that come with the deck. Sorry. I don't know what I'm thinking. They're just cards that you don't unlock them, but they come with the decks, the basic decks. So just a way to prevent you from getting rid of those. So we'll get out of crafting mode. We're not going to mess with that. So what I'm going to do is I want to build a warrior deck around this legendary here. It's actually why I originally built the priest deck, because of the 2 heal. Because as you can see, the effect of this, at the end of your turn, deal 2 damage to all other characters. This includes you. And it's very effective. And I did it on a priest just to heal myself, but it really didn't work out that way. So, what I want to do is make a new deck. And the reason I want to do warrior is because of his ability to armor. You gain 2 armor, and that stacks. So I figure, by the time we lay down the legendary, if we've played well, we'll have, a good amount of armor. So let's choose the hunter. I'm going to name the deck the same name as the legendary. You may have saw that with the shaman deck and this one here, just so I know what deck it is. So I'm immediately going to put him in there. Now, if you hover over your hero, it'll show you kind of the mana curve of your deck. Obviously, we only have 1 card. Decks are comprised of 30. You can suggest a card, or if you hit done, it'll say, "Oh, this deck isn't complete. Do you want it to automatically complete itself?" And it'll put random cards in there. From what I've seen, I haven't done it myself, but from what I've seen in videos, it's actually kind of crappy at suggesting cards. Oh, excuse me. So, let's start from the beginning. Well, actually, let's start with warrior-specific cards. Each deck has a set, I say set, has cards that only its class can use. So these in particular are only cards that the warrior can use. Now, instantly, right off, I'm going to throw weapons in here. Fiery War Axe, which you get from unlocking the warrior deck and leveling it up. Instantly putting 2 of those in. Arcanite Reaper. I feel like I pulled those from packs. Oh no, they're soulbound. Okay. Arcanite Reapers. So I've got 4 weapons. It's excellent. What else do we have? Your other minions have charge. Warsong Commander, probably a good idea. Another battle cry here to equip a 2/2 weapon. Not a bad idea. I only have 1 though. Arathi Weaponsmith. He came out of a pack, actually, as you can see. So I'll add him in there. Whenever a friendly minion takes damage, gain 1 armor. I will take that 4/3 charge, though. What we got here? Giving a minion charge. I can kind of see a use for that, but... Inner Rage, excellent. Execute, excellent, just to get us that removal. Whirlwind, 1 damage to all minions. It's kind of like a warrior's version of Holy Nova, but not really that great. Deal 2 damage to 2 random minions. That's probably pretty good. Slam. Deal 2 damage to a minion if it survives, draw a card. Again, 2 damage removal. Heroic Strike. Give my hero 4 this turn. Probably not a bad idea being a warrior, so I'll take those. I'll leave those alone. I don't want those. And I don't really want Whirlwind. I don't know. I feel like 1 damage just isn't much. Shield Block. Gain 5 armor and draw a card. I'm going to put those in there, but I may take those out because, I don't know. Now, we can look at the mana curve. We're okay. We're okay. I tend to put more in the lower manas, like the 2s and 3s, than in the highs, just so I have more options. I mean, it's okay to have heavy hitters and big mana costs, but I mean, you have to get there and survive, so you got to have options. You got to be able to draw them, and even then, once you get up there, if you've got a bunch of low cost minions, throw them all down, 3 or 4 minions at a time, and you have an awesome board presence. So let's take a look at neutral cards. Neutral cards are just any class. You can add them to any class. Let's start from the back, actually, because we really don't have any heavy hitters yet. Stormwind Champion is a pretty solid heavy hitter. The Core Hound is okay, but because of the 5 health, he's a little difficult to work with. He's easy to take out. He's kind of a big bullet magnet. But the Stormwind Champion, especially with his effect, I'm going to put 1 in, not necessarily 2. I'm at least going to put 1. Okay, let's take a look at 6. Got a couple of charge. We got the Sunwalker, which is an excellent taunt minion because it has Divine Shield. Divine Shield, as you can see here, the first time this minion takes damage, ignore it, but it pops the Divine Shield. So it's wonderful on a taunt minion because that means it can take at least 2 hits. But Divine Shield is easily popped. So, like, enemy lays down a Elven Archer, Battlecry, deal 1 damage, shoots the bubble, basically. Or, you know, a 1/1 charge boar. You know, etc., etc. Let's see. I know one thing I do want. Yeah, this pirate here. Gain attack equal to the attack of your weapon. So that'll be good. Armani Berserker, definitely good. For a rage plus 3 attack, we can actually hit it with our inner rage and a couple of other things, just to get it going. I want to get some taunt, and I want to get some early taunt. I'm thinking. I don't know. I've already got a lot of 2-cost stuff. Thinking. Let's look at the 3s. That's worthless. Raid Leader might not be too bad. I'll take 2 of those, actually. What else we got? Wolf Rider, probably not a bad idea. Gives us a couple of 3-costers. Now, we've only got room for 3 more cards. We really need some taunt, to be honest. Excellent taunt there. I wouldn't mind this, but it's hard to get that in rage and then keep it. But I'll throw it in there. What else could we do? We could do the Gurabashi Berserker as well. Lord of the Arena. Not a bad idea. Well, I say that. Alright, let's look at the mana curve. Not too bad. We don't have any 6-cost minions. I wouldn't mind that Sunwalker. Let's see, we have those... where's those shield block things? There they are. Gain 5 armor, draw a card. Now, let's take those out. Let's get the Sunwalker. And let's get the Silence, maybe? Silence Owl? Dark Iron Dwarf is good. Okay. Lot of 2s. Lot of 2s. I kind of wouldn't mind... where is it? Gurabashi Berserker. But we have a lot of 5-cost... well, I say that. I don't know. Maybe this will be okay. I mean, it doesn't look bad. I'm concerned that we may not have enough minions. Because we do have a lot of... I don't know. Let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens. That's what we're here for, right? So we'll play with our new warrior deck. Let's get an opponent, and we'll see how it goes. I'll try to drink what's left of my drink. Oh no! Okay. Well. I'll keep the cleave, but I will get rid of those 2, because it's too high. We don't want to start with cards that high. A little better. Okay, little better. Still don't have a turn 1 play, unless I draw something. Nope. That's okay. Alright, we'll say hello. And what's it going to do now? Again, I went first, so he goes second. He's got an extra card. He's got the coin. Murloc. Oh. Is he going to have a Murloc deck? That's okay. Got a taunt for turn 4. Nothing I can do this turn except armor up. That might be all he'll do. That's usually the play with warriors on turn 2, is to just armor up.
I hope you like my invention.
Novice Engineer, get him a card. Alright. Alright. Turn 3. What do we got? We can cleave. If I lay Warsong Commander out, he won't have enough to kill it. Yep, I'm thinking Warsong Commander. So even if he attacks me with his 2 creatures, I still have 3 health. So it's not enough to defeat it unless he plays something else. Of course, he could just damage it and have an execute of his own. There's a couple things he could do to get around that, but he knows. So he's preparing. He's preparing for the onslaught, and he's going to ignore it. That's fine with me. Okay. So let us Weaponsmith, give us a 2/2 weapon. Now we can attack. I will go ahead and do the trade. He's served his purpose. And then what should we do? Should I take out his creatures? His creatures aren't really a big deal. I'm just going to go straight for him, to be honest. Because I can take those 2 out with Cleave anyway. So I'm just going to ignore them for now. Let's go straight for him. He knows he's got to do something about my Warsong Commander, because that's going to give any minion I summon charge, which is going to be a quick problem for him. He's thinking. Oh, that's bad. Okay. Oh, he's not gonna. Whenever a minion takes damage, gain 1 attack. Oh, that's interesting. I would have just sacrificed those 2 into the commander just to get this thing buffed. Okay. Well then. Let us Spiteful Smith for the 4 damage. Let's take that out and get the buff to our weapon. Let's get a straight 4 hit. And let's take one of these guys out. We're gonna keep him down to 2, so I can at least use my cleave. So now he might have an execute. Might be able to, if he has an execute, he might go after my Spiteful Smith. He could take out my commander with his 2 if he wanted to. Okay, he's not going to. Alright. So we have Fiery War Axe. I think I'll do that. Oh, yep, because of the Enrage I get the 5 damage. So I'm going to do that 5 damage straight to him. I'm going to cleave, actually. Good. Now, I'm going to execute that. I'm going to take you out to gain the board control that I need. Alright, we're in a good position. We have more creatures, we have a weapon, we have more health. And I've got Taunt in my hand if I need it. Okay, he's drawing a card. What's he got? What's he got? Does he have an execute? Does he have a Whirlwind? Whirlwind could take out my Warsong Commander. Ah, a Warsong Commander of his own. Oh, he's gonna take out my commander with his Murloc. Good play. Good play. That's good. He needed to do that. Oh, but... Oh, is he dead? Oh, I think he's dead. Yep, he's dead. Well played. Boom! Oh, that was awesome. I didn't even get to use my legendary, though. But that was still an awesome victory. Amazing. Ooh. Awesome. Win 100 games in any mode. See, there's an achievement there. 100 games in any mode, I just got 300 gold. Oh, that is awesome. I'm saying awesome too much. Alright, 540 gold. I think we're going to wrap that up here. Next time on Hearthstone, let's check out the arena. Got plenty of gold. Yeah. Alright, so I'll see you guys next time.